Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I have another quick video for you guys. I came across some information that I think many of you would find very interesting that was shared on IG, and you know I always got to keep you guys up to date on whatever I hear or see. So before we jump into this video, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like the video, smash the like button and feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section below. So there was a post, and shout out to MAFSPOC on Instagram who posted this, because a couple days ago I guess there was some conversation on MAFSInsiders, which is an Instagram account by a production team of Married at First Sight. And they posted this statement, and you can pause and read it if you like, but I will share it with you. So they posted this statement on Johnny, and they said, who else remembers that Johnny only had half the parental support he thought he would have going into his wedding? We admire his bravery every day for putting his heart on the line. Despite this, and acknowledge our cast this season have collectively suffered a tremendous amount of loss in their lifetime. Showing their struggles isn't meant to belittle, but to show our audience that grappling with emotion is human. Humanity is full of highs and lows, and we're in the business of sharing stories enriched by real human emotion. So take what you wish from that statement, but looking at some of the responses to this, and especially one of the previous cast members, Mindy Scheiben, she had no parents. And I mean, if you look at it where she posted her statement, she was like, that's no excuse. And I mean, we could talk about Woody, who lived with his grandma, had the one parent, he was fine. There are ways to control your behavior. I do understand that, when you come from single parent situations, it can be tough. But people also get the opportunity, especially in adulthood, to try to work through some of these traumas. And I mean, I know there could be all types of things, but for them to put this statement out there as if, to try to, as some people said in the comment section, justify the behavior, it didn't sit too well with the fans. And I can totally understand that, because, I mean, when we talked about Michaela had these issues before even knowing that Zach existed. Hence why her family and even herself called herself Hurricane K. She called herself petty. These are all things that she had before coming on the show. They knew this about these people when they chose them to be specific cast members on this show. And if you're in the business of sharing stories enriched by real human emotion, are you using that sharing stories just to get drama for messiness, or are you actually helping these people? Because the fans see what they see, and they're going to interpret the behavior based on what they see. Now, I know there's been a lot of justifications on Michaela's side, but Michaela is responsible for Michaela's choices, decisions, laying her hands on that man, grabbing his property, tearing up property. That's on her. And all of this other stuff about, well, maybe he made her do that, that is an abuser's mantra. When abusers say, oh, well, you made me do this to you. No, Michaela is responsible for Michaela's actions. Johnny is responsible for his actions. These are grown, functioning in the work world adults. So at some point, you have to take accountability and ownership of your mental health. So, I mean, if he is still suffering from that missing portion of, the parental support, then I understand it might be tough, but that don't get you the opportunity to take that out on somebody else. Now, I know people been saying things about Bow or whatever, but still, whatever comes out of Johnny's mouth, he's responsible for. Just like everybody was saying about Jose, whatever came out of his mouth, and the whole scene that we saw with her locking her out the house and doing all of that crazy talking that he was doing, that's his responsibility. So what that tells me is, if you feel that these people go under a tremendous amount of stress, and just being in front of the cameras is stressful. Yes, we know this. But the thing is, what is your vetting process? I understand that there's psychological exams, I hear, that the cast members go through during the season, because there's so many steps to this process. But if you know that these people are dealing with specific traumas, why bring them on the show unless you want the drama that comes with it? And so that's why, we always say take these shows with a grain of salt. I honestly think you should not exploit those type of traumas to use them for views. But obviously, that's what it's saying. And so let me know what your thoughts are on this. They has since taken the post down, because they definitely got a lot of pushback on that statement. Because what does that mean for all of the past seasons? You finally come out and justify this season's behavior. Now, they specifically spoke on Johnny, but then say all of our cast members this season. They haven't made a solid statement on Michaela, and they probably won't. They probably don't, they backtrack this particular posting. Who knows? So it's been a crazy season. We came off of season 12. We thought that was the worst. 13 is going down in the books too. Okay, so let me know your thoughts on this particular post in regards to, it seemed what was a justification. As I said, they took it down off of their IG account, which is MAFSINSIDER. And I'm glad, again, shout out to MAFSPOC on IG for actually capturing this information and, being able to, have some conversation and some dialogue. And I'm sharing that with you guys as well. So sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.